what's up? It's Rachel back with another video, and in today's video I have a huge makeup haul to share with you guys. So I don't know if my camera is set up, so I'm not trying to look at myself, but I don't know if it's set up right, so hopefully it is. And if you hear a noise in the background, that is my fan over my stove. It literally won't go off, so I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear that or not. I have a lot of things to talk about in this video, lots of makeup. Of course, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes to talk about. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you know that I talk about eyeshadow palettes a lot here. I also have a lot of blushes to talk about, so I don't have any updates in this video. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. But before I do, if you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you'd like, you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you can also hit that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started with the haul. I have a lot of blushes to talk about, so I think I'm going to start with that. Normally I would start with the eyeshadow palettes, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I have these to talk about. These I purchased from Sephora. I picked up all shades, and there are 6 shades in the line. I honestly couldn't choose. So these are from Givenchy. I know a lot of people say it different. I've heard Givenchy, which I feel like that's the hick way to say it. Givenchy, and these are their Prism Libre blushes. I hope I'm saying that right, but these are like their powder blushes, but they're loose powders, and they have 4 different shades. You can kind of see there. There's 4 shades, and what people do is you mix them all together, and it's just a really pretty blush. So I thought they were all gorgeous, and I couldn't really pick, so I picked up all 6. So this one is number 5. If you guys are curious, I'm just going to show you guys these really fast. These are pricey. I have seen so many good things that I've been dying to get these. This one is number 2. This one is really pretty as well. These are kind of hard to show. This one is the one that I was initially just going to get. This one is number 3, and this is what it looks like. It has like the orangey peachy tones. And then I have this one. This one is probably really popular because everybody is about that baby pink cheek. So this one is number 1. And this is what it looks like. It has different shades of pink. This one is number 5. Really pretty peachy corally tones. I know some of these might look similar, but they do. I promise they look different on the cheeks. And then this one is number 4. This one is more like nudes, like an everyday nudie brown type shade. I think it is going to have like peachiness in it as well. But that is all 6 shades that I picked up. And again, if I didn't mention it, I picked all of these up from Sephora. So I have these to talk about from Sephora as well. And I don't think that I have mentioned these before, but this is from the Give line. This is Gwen Stefani's brand at Sephora, and she came out with these blush duos, and they look so pretty. And I feel like everybody's coming out with blushes right now. Like everybody's just blush crazy, and I'm here for it. I love it. So I picked up 2 shades. I picked up Flirty Talk, and this is what her packaging looks like on them. Again, these are duos, and they are powders. So this is what Flirty Talk looks like. It's a really pretty peach. Cannot wait to wear this, and I've heard really good things about these as well. And then I also picked up the shade called Lasting Love, and I feel like this is just going to be such a fun pop. I think it's going to look really pretty for the fall time. That red tone blush that a lot of people are going for, but also it looks pretty in the summer. Just a really pretty pop, so I cannot wait to wear this. I also picked this up. I don't think I have mentioned this, but this is the first blush that I have tried from Tower 28. They're cream blushes. I've been wanting to try them for a long time, and then they brought out this really pretty pink, so I decided this would be my first one. This one is called Beach Please, and it is a really pretty hot pink shade. That Barbie pink shade that a lot of people are going for. I know a lot of people like the shade called Magic Hour, I think. So if I like this pretty well, I'll definitely have to pick that shade up. I think it's more of like a nudie peach, but this is the newest shade to the line. Patrick Ta released a new blush duo, his cream and powder blush duos, and this one is called She's Giving. He has one that's a really pretty hot pink already in the line, but this one is a little bit different. This one has more of like a lavender tone. It's really strong. So this is what his packaging looks like. I actually use the peachy one all the time, but this is what She's Giving looks like. It's a really pretty hot pink, but again, it does have some purple in there. This is your cream, this is your powder. If you're not familiar with his formula, he says to use the cream on top of the powder, which I did do, and it gives such a pretty glow to the skin. I had to pick this shade up. It just looks so fun, and he did release another shade as well. It's more of like a plum tone. I was going to pick that one up, but it was sold out, so this is the one that I went with. I picked 2 blushes up from Colourpop. I do not know if I talked about these or not, so I'm just going to mention them really fast in case I didn't. I picked these up off the Colourpop website. This is the Hot to Touch blush, and this is a really pretty pink. This went out of stock, and I didn't think they was going to bring it back, and finally they did. It took them a while. I will say these blushes are so hard to open, but this is what Hot to Touch looks like. Really, really pretty, really fun. I also picked up another one of their powder blushes that are just in a compact. So this one is called Staycation. I just thought this was a really pretty poppy blush. So this is what it looks like. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and talk about these. So I picked these up. I'm spilling everything. I picked these up from the 21 Days of Beauty sale. These are from Persona, and these are their stick blushes. They have 4 shades in the line. I only was able to pick up 3. The red tone blush, that's like a really pretty, like true red, it was sold out. And I got up like pretty early for it, but for some reason it sold out. This one is called Bubble, and I do actually have the powder version of this blush, and it's really pretty if you're into that cool tone pink shade that it seems like everybody's into. So this is what Bubble looks like, and this is the stick blush. There you can see it's just a really pretty pink. I'll take this off so you guys can see. Really pretty pink, but these were half off for the 21 Days of Beauty. They are normally like 26, and I think they were on sale for 13. I have this one called Teddy. This one is more of a peachy nude. Well, I dropped the little thing, but this is what Teddy looks like. And then I also picked up Jam. This one's really pretty. Such a pretty flush. Don't be afraid of these colors. People's been using these and just sheer them out really well, and they look so pretty. And this is what Jam looks like. It shears out so nice. When I placed an order on Ulta, they ended up giving me this as a free gift. This is the About Face All Eyes on Hue. So this is their eye paints, and I have never tried these, and I have been dying to try these. These have been out a while. If you're not familiar with the brand About Face, this is Halsey's brand, I'm pretty sure. I hope I'm saying her name right. I could be wrong. These look like her mattes, but I've heard that her metallic ones are really pretty, so cannot wait to use this. I'm actually wearing the Half Magic Cream Shadow on my eyes today, like as a base. That's what you're seeing in my crease, and I've got a lot of other things on my eyes, but I used the Unicorn palette from Adept Cosmetics, and that formula has just blown me away. It's so good. So if you haven't tried Adept Cosmetics, I highly recommend it, but that's what's on my eyes. But this was the free gift that I wanted to share with you guys. For the 21 Days of Beauty sale, besides those Persona blushes, I wanted to pick these up. I have never tried Ariana Grande's liquid eyeshadows, her like metallic ones, so I decided to pick up 4 shades. These were half off, so I think I got them for around $8 a piece. This looks so pretty. I can't wait to use this. This one is called Milky Way, and this is what it looks like. It's supposed to be a really pretty blue. I hope you guys can see that. I also picked up the shade called Science Fair, which looks like a really pretty purple. I've never swatched these or anything. I didn't know what to pick, so I kindly just guessed. This is what it looks like. Really nice packaging. It feels nice. I've never tried these. I have tried the brand before. And then I also picked up the shade called Experiment, and this is what Experiment looks like. I cannot wait to try these. I hope these are good. And then I also picked up the shade called Fembot, which seems like one of their most popular shades, if I was guessing. This one's usually sold out. This one sold out pretty fast, and this is what Fembot looks like. Seems like I seen somebody use this in a video or swatch it or something, and for some reason I'm thinking it was Tati, but this is what Fembot looks like. It's really pretty. That one kind of reflects different, so I can understand why that one is like really popular, and I think they just look so pretty together. Let me hold them up. This is what they look like together. Really, really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and talk about palettes because I have a lot of palettes to talk about with you guys. So the first one that I have is actually a new brand to me. I know it's really popular here on YouTube, but I have never tried the brand. But I knew when I saw this palette that this would probably be the first one that I would try from them, and I actually have another one on the way. I ordered it with it, but they forgot to put it in there, so they had to send it separate. So it's on the way. But this is the Nomad Ghost Town USA palette. I love the packaging, the artwork on it. This is such a pretty palette. So many people were excited for this palette, and I can understand why. So it does one of those. Like, how cool is that? Such pretty artwork. And then this is what the inside of the palette looks like. It's a really pretty grungy tone. It has a lot of greens and like cooler tones, blues, but it does have your neutral side as well. And I've seen so many pretty looks with this palette, and a lot of people like the formula, so I figured this would be the first palette that I would try from them, along with the other one. The other one that I got that's coming is the Tokyo palette, if you guys are curious. And if you've been here on my channel for a while, then you probably know I tend to wear like a lot of like pastels and like really bright, bold eyeshadow. The next palette that I have here to talk about is the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. I talked about this in a previous video that I had ordered this, and it finally got to me, which the first one that got to me was broken, so they had to send me a new one. But this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. This is what it looks like. This is just a really pretty, like, glam palette, in my opinion. A good everyday palette. But like I said, it's so glam. It just looks so pretty. Cannot wait to use this. I've heard such good things about the palette. And I feel like overall, it's between this one and the Yucca palette of what is my favorite color story. But I feel like she killed it with this one. This one's so nice and I cannot wait to use it. I've just been waiting to film this video so I can use it. I know a lot of people has been complaining about Ulta because they've not been packaging their stuff very well. They really haven't. Like, it's been really bad. But the next palette that I have here to talk about is the Too Faced Maple Syrup Pancakes palette. This is their newest palette, I do believe, besides their other holiday palettes that they have come out with. This is what it looks like on the inside. Mine looks like it has a crack, but it doesn't, so I'm kind of confused. But anyways, when it comes to, where is it at? This eyeshadow, I don't know what that's about, but it's not cracked, so I don't know why it has that line through it. But this is what it looks like on the inside. Like, I have used this one time. It was okay. It wasn't nothing like spectacular. I don't really expect a lot from Too Faced when it comes to these palettes. I love their 10 palettes more, but they don't do those anymore, and I don't know if they're going to do those. But this is just one like I have to get. Like, it's one of those like I always get, so that's why I got it. And it's really cute. I knew I'd be like sad if I didn't get it, but the quality, if you're just wanting it because of the quality and you're curious about it, it's not the best in my opinion. I feel like I keep flipping my phone, so if it looks like there's different angles, that's why. But the next palette that I have here to talk about is the Tarte Maneater. This is the second one, the Nightfall palette. I think that's what it's called. So this is what the packaging looks like. I debated on this palette whether or not I was going to get it, but I loved the first one so well that I thought I'd just go ahead and get it. But I've seen some really pretty looks with some people that I trust on YouTube. Just like, I have to have it. So this is what the color story looks like on the inside. Again, I love the first one that they had, and I think you're still able to get that one if you guys don't have it and want it. But this is what it looks like. Again, I picked this one up from Ulta along with that Too Faced one, if I didn't mention that. I just wanted to mention that because I know you can get them off of Sephora as well. So Colourpop had a 30% off site-wide sale, and I decided to take advantage. I have so many Colourpop eyeshadow palettes, it's insane, but there was actually some that I was missing that I had been wanting for a while. Surprisingly, there was some that I was missing, so I decided to pick some up. Not that I needed them, I just really like Colourpop. So this is the Rock Candy eyeshadow palette. This is one that I have wanted for a while now. This is one of their newer ones when it comes to these bigger palettes. So this is what Rock Candy looks like. Really, really pretty. A lot of pretty cool tones in there. I love like these mauve shades. You do have pressed glitters in here, so if you're not a fan of pressed glitters, I would stay away from this one, but this is such a pretty color story. Seems like this palette done pretty well for them. This is what the Rock Candy eyeshadow palette looks like. This is new-ish in my opinion. I didn't know if they was going to bring it back, but it sold out so fast I wasn't able to get it. But this is the Flirty Talk palette. Was this like a Valentine's collection or something for February? Like, I don't even know, but I was never able to get it when it first released. But this is what the color story looks like on the inside. I used to wear tones like this so much back in the day. Like 5-6 years ago, I was like all about red eyeshadow and stuff. Not that I'm not now, it's just I used to wear it more often, but this was so pretty. That shade right there, you would think it would be a pressed glitter. I kind of tapped it. I don't think it is a pressed glitter, this one right here. That's good. I don't really like pressed glitters that much. I will use them, but I'm always afraid of them getting in my eye. It's like one of my biggest fears, but this is what it looks like. I think this is really pretty, and I got everything 30% off. So surprisingly, I never had the Going Coconuts palette, but I'm telling you guys, I have just about every other palette. Like, it's insane. But this is the Going Coconuts, and I feel like this is something like if you want the Natasha Denona, the I Need a Nude one, but you don't want to spend a lot of money, maybe this is something you would like. But this is what it looks like, which I'm sure a lot of you guys probably have this palette because this is so popular. A lot of people talk about it, but this is just one that surprisingly I didn't have in my collection. Another palette that I thought would be really pretty, like I'm really into neutrals. I think it's funny I'm saying that when I'm wearing this eyeshadow, but this is the Wild Child palette, and this is one that I had been wanting for a long time as well. I knew like when I was going to make an order, I was like, I might as well just get the ones that I've been wanting that I'm missing. So this is the Wild Child palette. I've heard nothing but good things. If you're into these tones, these are just so pretty. Like, you can't go wrong. You can do something so simple, like you can just wing it out, like do a wing with shadow, and that just looks so pretty with lashes. But this is what it looks like. Super pretty, and just couldn't pass it up, especially for the 30% off. The next one I have here is so funny, but I love orange eyeshadow, and I never had this one. This one is the Orangey Glad. I had been wanting this one for a while. This is what the Orangey Glad looks like. So pretty, so vibrant. I think this is a really pretty summer palette. I would wear it now because I wear just whatever I want to wear, but this is what it looks like. This is nothing new, and I'm sure you guys have probably seen this before. I told you guys I'm all about those warm tones, like really pretty neutrals neutrals, so I had to pick this one up as well. This one is the Lucky Penny. Like, this was very underrated, I feel like, in my opinion, which I'm saying that and I never did pick it up either. This is so pretty. This reminds me of a Huda Beauty palette, in my opinion. I think it's one of the nude palettes. It's like the richest one in those palettes, but this is what it looks like. Such a pretty color story, and this is a dupe. I know this has to be a dupe. If you guys don't want to spend the money on the Huda Beauty one, definitely pick this one up because I love Colourpop's quality. They have some of the best quality for the best prices, in my opinion. I think this is the last Colourpop palette, but this one is the, I think it says Fairy Well palette. If it doesn't, I'm going to feel real stupid. But this is what it looks like. This came out so long ago with the purple one, and I have the purple one, though, like the Enchanted, and we were all like thinking it was like a Taylor Swift collab because it looks like Taylor Swift's vibe here. Like, this looks like Folklore. I hope I'm saying that right. But that's what it looks like. The other one, like Enchanted, like it literally is purple and stuff. Like, look at this. Look at like the trees, like the limbs and stuff. Like, this looks like, look at this. This looks like Taylor Swift to me. I was only able to get the purple one. I didn't think they was going to bring it back. I literally think it was like a holiday launch or something. They ended up putting it back on the website, which was so surprising. They don't have the purple one on the website, but they do have this one. And this is the one that I was missing. I picked the purple one up like in store at Ulta when they released it. This is what it looks like. So pretty. And this is just one like I was so sad that I missed out on. I feel like they just had more like to get rid of or something. I don't know. But this is what it looks like. I wanted to share this with you guys really quick because I ordered that Tarte palette. They had like the little free gift going on. So there's like a little lip, there's a blush, and a man-eater mascara, which I really do like this mascara. I ordered this off of somebody that I watch here on YouTube off of her Poshmark. This is from Lunar Beauty. This is the Nude Prism Blush palette. This is the second one, I think. It had never been used or anything like that, but I just thought it was such a good deal for it. So this is what the inside looks like, and I do have the one that him and Laura did recently. I don't know, it was such a good deal. I think it's like 20 bucks plus the shipping on Poshmark. So brand new, and for that price I just couldn't pass it. And I just love packaging like this. I think it's so pretty. I also picked this up from Ulta. This is the Desert Lights palette from Flower Beauty. If you want good shadows, which the price has raised on these. I feel like they used to be like $13 or something, but now they're like 20 bucks or something. These are so pretty, and I've wanted this for so long, and I decided to go ahead and pick it up since I was placing an order. I'm telling you guys, so intense. If you're looking for really good metallics, this is the perfect palette. And these are like really pretty everyday neutrals. Again, this is from Flower Beauty. Moving right along, I have some things that I found at TJ Maxx, but these are from Colourpop, and I literally found these at TJ Maxx for $5.99. You guys can see that there. This is the Forever Floral palette. I'm such a big fan of Colourpop, but this is what it looks like when you take it out. This one is called In a Daze. This is the one that I found the most, and I was really excited to find the next one I'm about to share with you guys because that was probably the one I was most excited about, and they only had one. So I'll share that with you guys here in a second. But this one is In a Daze, and this is what it looks like. I feel like this is their Target collection or something along the lines of that, or like a holiday collection or something. So I feel like that's why they got this. I could be wrong, but I feel like it was like for Target or something. And like I was just saying, the one that I was most excited for was this one called Super Bloom. It's these really pretty greens. If you guys see Colourpop at TJ Maxx or whatever, just go ahead and get it because it's already affordable getting it off their website or Ulta, but it's definitely worth the price. Look at the cute packaging. And this one, again, is called Super Bloom. This one is probably my favorite out of all of them. Also from TJ Maxx, I found this, and I think I got it for $4. This is like Makeup Obsessions, and I think that is a brand that Makeup Revolution is over. It's their other brand, if I'm not mistaken. This is the LA Dreams palette, and this is what it looks like. And here's what the shades look like. This just looked really pretty, and for $4, I wanted to try it. So this is what it looks like. Again, I found this at TJ Maxx. The last thing from TJ Maxx that I have to share with you guys is this little Stila Duo. Twinkle of an Eye is what it's called. This is their liquid eyeshadows. This one was $12.99 if I didn't say that already, but this is what it looks like. I have used these before. I have some in my collection still to this day. These are so pretty to just put on the lids. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this Tulip Twinkle is the pink one. I actually own this one, which mine's probably about done with, like dried out and stuff, but I used to wear it all the time. So I'm glad that I have one to replace it. And then this pretty bronze is called Jezebel. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is what they look like. These are so pretty, I'm telling you guys. These are full size, by the way, and I know for one of these it's like $20-some. You're definitely getting a good deal with these. The next things I have to talk about, I actually made an order off of Profusion. They have some really pretty color stories, and I'm not expecting a whole lot. Like, I know their quality is decent. They just have some really pretty color stories that I had to try them out. The first one I picked up is called the Emeralds. I'm not going to open them up because I don't have nails, to be honest, and they're like taped up. But this is the Emeralds palette. Like, I'm going to try not to glare it. Maybe that's a little bit better, but this is the Emeralds. That color story is just so pretty. I picked up Meadow. This is what Meadow looks like. This is really pretty, like for the fall, if you like grungy tones. I picked up the Mauves, which I've heard good reviews on this one. I've seen somebody that I watched say this one was really pretty. But this is the Mauves. And then I picked up Citrine. This just looks like fall to me. It looks like leaves. So this one was really pretty. I had to pick this one up. And then the last thing from this order that I placed off of Profusion was this blush palette. This is number 3 in the line. And it's really pretty peaches. And it looks like it has some pretty highlighters in there. And like a really pretty bronzer for my skin tone. But this is what it looks like. And then because I placed an order, they give me like a free gift. And it was all these lip liners. I've never tried these. I don't know if these are any good or not. But this is what they look like. It has really cute packaging. The next thing I had to share with you guys is from Ulta, and this is from Tree Hut. This is the Birthday Cake Moisturizing Shave Oil. I have been hearing a lot of people talk about this scent. I am going to try this out because I've heard these are really nice for like in the tub and stuff. And these were some free gifts that I got off of Poshmark. This is the Kiss Lash Couture Super Flex Strip Lash Adhesive. This has to be like, yeah, it's in black. So there's that. I can always use lash glue. If you guys are curious, I was trying to show you guys that these lashes that I'm wearing, like I'm not good at, I feel like I'm way too close to I'm all up in your face. I apologize. But like I'm really bad at applying lashes. And I'm actually wearing, they're from Marshall's. I don't know if you guys are familiar. I've definitely hauled them before, but these are magnetic lashes. You can get them from Marshall's. They're in really pretty boxes. And they are an expensive lash brand from what I have heard. But you can get them for like $12.99. I got like a bigger box for like 20 bucks. It was around 20 or like 20 something, but they're really nice. It comes with this liner, this black liner, and then you literally just set your lashes on top and it sticks immediately. Now, you know, like if I'm telling you that, you know it has to be good because I am really bad at applying lashes, but those, so easy. I will use this because I don't want to waste it. And this is nice to try, but so much easier than having to fight with the glue. And like I never can get my lashes to stick down. And then like when I've taken the time to do like eyeshadow, I try to fight with this glue. I've got glue all over my eyeshadow like everywhere. So I love these magnetic lashes. And these are not even a full lash, they're like a half lash. So pretty. But anyways, the last thing that I had to share with you guys was another like free that she put in there, which this is something I'm really excited because I don't think I would have bought myself this, honestly. This is the Benefit. This is the Professional Smooth Sip. This is a moisturizer. Benefit has released skincare, which I'm not gonna lie to you, it wasn't something that I would have picked up. I just feel it's expensive. Like skincare is expensive and I don't like to buy it unless I'm like out of something. Like I just ran out of something, I need to pick something up. This is what the moisturizer looks like, and it's a 1.7 fluid ounce if you guys are curious, but it has really cute packaging. I'm not gonna lie to you, like this little kind of feels like a tin packaging, really cute. But I will definitely use this. I'm excited because like I said, this wasn't something I would purchase on my own. But that was a lot of stuff to get through. I feel like I talked a lot, but I feel like I got through it pretty fast. But that is everything. That is all the makeup that I had to share with you guys. I will be back very soon with another video, but I guess that is everything. I feel like I got through it pretty fast. I had a lot of stuff to catch up on, especially with those blushes and stuff. I've had them for a while. I just haven't got to share them with you guys. Let me know in the comments what you're excited for because I know there's a lot of holiday launches that are coming out. They're either out or they're getting ready to come out, so let me know what you're excited for in the comments below. But other than that, thank you guys so much for being here. I will be back very soon with another video. Before you go, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell below so you're notified every time I upload a video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.